there's a disconnect between the way we talk about balance in our life and the way the Bible talks about balance. And one of the things we see in modern Christianity, for example, it's this call to balance, that you need balance in your life. You don't want to overwork yourself or burn out in ministry. It's something that people talk about a lot. And one of the things we find in scripture over and over again is this call to rest, one. But not like long periods of rest, just like take a day, Sabbath, rest. And even then, like as you get to the New Testament, you find how that's like you're resting in God, you're finding rest in community and things like that. But one of the things you don't see in scripture is this idea of burning out in ministry. You don't get a text from Paul or Peter or John talking about how they're burnt out from ministry and how they need to take a time off. You see a very, on the contrary, very imbalanced life in terms of how they lived, where it was all out for for the ministry and the things of God. And so when we think of balance as a Christian, we have to remember that there is really no such thing like that in Scripture. It's almost like go all in and that's it. No turning back. No, you know, uh, different compartments of all these other things that we do. It's just one mindset, one worldview, one way of looking at everything, and pursuing it for all that it all that it has. And so that's the mindset of a steward in terms of our life and being good stewards with our time and being good stewards with how we live, because we find that the balance that we are told in our modern society is contrary to the imbalance that we are called to live by in scripture. And so be unbalanced in the way you live for God, and you'll find that your balance will be right there. But if you want to balance everything else and have a well balanced life, you'll find that you'll have an imbalanced spiritual life.